The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, is a widely recognized organization that develops and publishes codes and standards related to fire safety. These codes and standards are often adopted by jurisdictions and used as the basis for regulations. One of the key resources published by the NFPA is the NFPA Handbook. These handbooks provide detailed explanations and interpretations of the NFPA codes and standards, making them valuable tools for professionals in the fire protection industry. The NFPA Handbook serves as a comprehensive guide to understanding and applying the requirements outlined in NFPA codes and standards. It contains not only the full text of the code or standard, but also supplementary information such as commentary, diagrams, and examples. This additional material helps users to better grasp the intent and practical application of the code provisions. Handbooks are typically updated on a regular cycle, often every 3 years, to reflect the latest revisions and amendments to the underlying codes and standards. This ensures that users have access to the most current and accurate information. When a new edition of an NFPA code or standard is released, a corresponding handbook is typically published to explain the changes and provide guidance on implementing them. The NFPA Handbook is intended for a broad audience, including fire protection engineers, building officials, contractors, and other professionals involved in fire safety. It is used as a reference tool for design, installation, inspection, and enforcement of fire protection systems. The handbook's clear explanations and practical examples make it accessible to both experienced professionals and those new to the field. One important aspect of the NFPA Handbook is that it is not a substitute for the actual code or standard. The handbook is intended to provide guidance and interpretation, but the official code or standard is the authoritative document that must be followed. Users should always refer to the code or standard itself for the exact requirements and provisions. When using the NFPA Handbook, it's important to verify that you are using the correct edition for the code or standard you are referencing. The edition of the handbook should match the edition of the code or standard. If the editions do not match, the information in the handbook may not be accurate or up to date. The handbook includes a wealth of information, including explanations of code requirements, diagrams illustrating how to apply the code, and examples of compliant installations. It also provides commentary and the intent of the code provisions and the reasoning behind them. This helps users to understand the underlying principles and make informed decisions. For example, the handbook might explain the rationale behind a specific fire assistance rating requirement for a wall assembly or the reasoning for spacing requirements for fire sprinklers. The NFPA Handbook is organized in a logical and user-friendly manner. The content is typically divided into chapters that correspond to the sections of the code or standard. Each chapter provides a detailed explanation of the requirements in that section, along with relevant diagrams, examples, and commentary. The handbook also includes an index that allows users to quickly find information on specific topics. In addition to the printed version, the NFPA Handbook is also available in electronic format. The electronic version offers several advantages, such as the ability to search for specific terms, bookmark pages, and highlight text. It may also include additional features such as interactive diagrams and videos. When using the NFPA Handbook, it's important to remember that the information provided is not intended to be exhaustive. The handbook is a guide, but it is not a substitute for professional judgment. Users should always consult with qualified professionals when making decisions about fire protection systems. The NFPA Handbook is a valuable tool for anyone involved in fire safety. It provides clear explanations, practical examples, and helpful commentary on NFPA codes and standards. By using the handbook in conjunction with the official codes and standards, professionals can ensure that they are designing, installing, and maintaining fire protection systems that meet the highest standards of safety. The NFPA updates and publishes various codes and standards related to fire safety, and corresponding handbooks are released alongside them. The most recent NFPA Handbook edition is the 20th edition, which came out in 2018. It is important to check for the most current handbook edition for any NFPA document you are using for design, installation, or inspection of systems. Using outdated information could lead to code violations and compromise safety. The handbooks contain the full text of the code or standard along with explanatory material, diagrams, and examples to aid in understanding and application of the requirements. These resources are invaluable tools for fire protection engineers, building officials, contractors, and other professionals in the field. Understanding the different types of handbooks and their update cycles is important for staying current with the latest fire safety practices. The handbook editions correlate with the code editions, and any changes made in the code will be reflected in the updated handbook. These updates are usually released every 3 years to keep the information aligned with the latest advancements and safety protocols. The NFPA develops its codes and standards through a consensus-based process involving a wide range of stakeholders, including industry experts, government officials, and the public. This ensures that the codes and standards reflect the best available knowledge and practices. The NFPA also provides training and certification programs to help professionals stay up to date on the latest fire safety requirements. Staying informed about the latest NFPA codes and standards is crucial for ensuring the safety of buildings and occupants. The NFPA Handbook is an essential resource for understanding and applying these requirements. It is a valuable investment for anyone involved in fire safety. It's important to verify that you are using the correct edition of the handbook corresponding to the edition of the code or standard you are referencing. The edition number can typically be found on the cover or title page of the handbook. If you're unsure which edition to use, consult the NFPA website or contact NFPA directly. The NFPA Handbook is organized in a user-friendly manner, with chapters that correspond to the sections of the code or standard. Each chapter includes the full text of the section, followed by explanations, diagrams, examples, and commentary. The handbook also includes an index that allows you to quickly find information on specific topics. In addition to the printed version, the NFPA Handbook is also available in electronic format. The electronic version offers several advantages, such as the ability to search for specific terms, bookmark pages, and highlight text. It may also include additional features such as interactive diagrams and videos. The information provided in the NFPA Handbook is not intended to be exhaustive. The handbook is a guide, but it is not a substitute for professional judgment. You should always consult with qualified professionals when making decisions about fire protection systems. The NFPA Handbook is a valuable resource for anyone involved in fire safety, providing clear explanations, practical examples, and helpful commentary on NFPA codes and standards. By using the handbook in conjunction with the official codes and standards, professionals can ensure that they are designing, installing, and maintaining fire protection systems that meet the highest standards of safety. The NFPA Handbook plays a pivotal role in the fire protection industry by providing a comprehensive understanding of fire safety codes and standards. It's designed to assist professionals in interpreting and implementing these regulations effectively. The handbook is structured to align with the NFPA codes and standards, offering detailed explanations and practical examples that illustrate the application of each requirement. This structured approach allows users to quickly locate and understand the specific information they need for their projects. One of the key benefits of the NFPA Handbook is its ability to clarify complex code provisions. The handbook breaks down complicated concepts into simpler terms, making it easier for users to grasp the intent and application of the regulations. This clarity is essential for ensuring that fire protection systems are designed and installed correctly, minimizing the risk of fire-related incidents. The NFPA Handbook also includes numerous diagrams and illustrations that visually demonstrate how to comply with the codes and standards. These visuals are particularly helpful for understanding spatial relationships and installation requirements. For instance, a handbook might include diagrams showing the proper placement of fire sprinklers or the correct construction of a fire-rated wall assembly. These visual aids enhance comprehension and reduce the likelihood of errors. In addition to explanations and visuals, the NFPA Handbook offers commentary on the codes and standards. This commentary provides insights into the rationale behind the regulations and the factors that were considered during their development. Understanding the reasoning behind the codes can help professionals make more informed decisions and adapt to unique circumstances. The NFPA Handbook is not a static document. It is updated regularly to reflect changes in technology, best practices, and lessons learned from fire incidents. Staying current with the latest edition of the handbook is crucial for ensuring that fire protection systems are designed and maintained according to the most up-to-date standards. The NFPA also provides training and certification programs to help professionals stay informed about the latest codes and standards. These programs offer in-depth instruction on the application of the NFPA Handbook and other relevant resources. Participating in these programs can enhance your knowledge and skills, making you a more effective fire protection professional. The NFPA Handbook is available in both print and electronic formats. The electronic version offers several advantages, such as the ability to search for specific terms, bookmark pages, and access updates more quickly. Some electronic versions also include interactive features, such as embedded videos and simulations, which can further enhance learning. When using the NFPA Handbook, it's important to remember that it is a guide, not a substitute for professional judgment. The handbook provides valuable information and insights, but it's ultimately up to the professional to make informed decisions based on their knowledge, experience, and the specific circumstances of the project. The NFPA Handbook is a valuable investment for anyone involved in fire protection. It provides a comprehensive understanding of fire safety codes and standards, helping professionals design, install, and maintain fire protection systems that protect lives and property. By staying current with the latest edition of the handbook and participating in NFPA training programs, you can ensure that you are providing the highest level of fire protection. The NFPA Handbook also contains valuable information on fire prevention and life safety. It discusses topics such as fire risk assessment, fire prevention strategies, and emergency evacuation procedures. This information can be used to develop comprehensive fire safety plans for buildings and communities. The handbook emphasizes the importance of a holistic approach to fire safety, considering all aspects of fire prevention, detection, suppression, and evacuation. It encourages professionals to work collaboratively with building owners, occupants, and emergency responders to create a safe environment for everyone. The NFPA Handbook also addresses the unique challenges of fire protection in different types of buildings, such as high-rise buildings, healthcare facilities, and industrial plants. It provides specific guidance on the design and installation of fire protection systems in these specialized environments. The handbook also covers the topic of fire investigation, providing information on how to determine the cause of a fire and prevent future incidents. It discusses the importance of collecting evidence, interviewing witnesses, and analyzing fire patterns. The NFPA Handbook is a valuable resource for fire investigators, helping them to conduct thorough and accurate investigations. The NFPA Handbook also includes information on the legal and regulatory aspects of fire protection. It discusses the role of building codes, fire codes, and other regulations in ensuring fire safety. The handbook also provides guidance on how to comply with these regulations. The NFPA Handbook is a comprehensive and essential resource for anyone involved in fire protection. It provides a wealth of information on fire safety codes, standards, and best practices. By using the handbook in conjunction with professional judgment and expertise, you can help to protect lives and property from the devastating effects of fire.